Imagine an entire civilization operating in perfect harmony, thousands of individuals working together, solving problems, and even going to war, all without speaking a single word. No debates, no misunderstandings, just flawless coordination. This isn't science fiction, it's the daily reality of an ant colony. These tiny insects have perfected a language that doesn't rely on sound but instead operates through an intricate system of chemicals, touch, and even vibrations. Their ability to communicate silently is so advanced that scientists are still uncovering its secrets. At the heart of ant communication are pheromone, specialized chemical signals that act like invisible messages. Each pheromone carries a specific meaning, allowing ants to convey complex information without ever making a sound. When a foraging ant discovers food, it doesn't rush back to the nest yelling for help. Instead, it leaves a trail of pheromones as it returns, marking the path like an invisible road map. Other ants detect this scent with their highly sensitive antennae, following it straight to the food source. The more ants that travel the trail, the stronger the scent becomes, creating a bustling highway of workers. But if the food runs out, the pheromones fade, and the ants stop, becoming a perfect example of efficiency in nature. Pheromones aren't just for finding food, though. Ants have an entire chemical vocabulary for different situations. If danger strikes, like a predator invading the nest, worker ants release alarm pheromones that instantly put the colony on high alert. Some species even have distinct pheromones for different threats, allowing them to respond appropriately whether the enemy is a spider, a competing ant colony, or something else entirely. There's even a death pheromone that signals when an ant has died, prompting others to carry the body away to prevent disease. It's a grim but necessary part of keeping the colony healthy. But chemicals are only part of the story. Ants also communicate through physical contact. If you've ever watched ants closely, you might have seen them pause to touch antennae. This isn't just a casual greeting, it's an exchange of information. By tapping each other, ants can share details about food sources, nest conditions, or even their own health. Some species take this a step further by using vibrations. Certain ants strum their bodies against leaves or the ground, sending rhythmic signals that can travel much farther than pheromones. These vibrations can alert the colony to danger or help coordinate large-scale movements, like relocating the nest. One of the most fascinating examples of ant communication is their relationship with other insects. Some ants farm aphids, tiny bugs that produce a sweet liquid called honeydew. The ants protect the aphids from predators and even milk them by stroking their bodies to encourage honeydew production. To keep the aphid herds in check, ants use chemical signals that calm the insects down, ensuring they stay put. It's a remarkable partnership, one that's existed for millions of years, all maintained without a single spoken word. Ant colonies also demonstrate incredible problem-solving skills through their silent language. When faced with obstacles, like a gap in their path, they work together to build living bridges out of their own bodies. No one gives orders. Instead, they adjust their movements based on pheromones and physical cues until the solution emerges naturally. Scientists call this swarm intelligence, a form of collective decision-making where the group's behavior is smarter than any single individual. What's truly astonishing is how much information can be packed into these silent signals. Researchers have found that some ants can communicate not just the location of food, but also its quality and quantity. Others can share navigational details, like the direction and distance to a new nest site. There's even evidence that certain ants can recognize each other individually through scent, allowing for complex social interactions within the colony. All of this raises an intriguing question. If ants can build thriving societies without words, what does that say about communication itself? Humans rely heavily on speech, but ants prove that language goes far beyond sounds. Their world is built on scents, touches, and vibrations, a reminder that understanding doesn't always require speaking. Next time you see ants marching in a line, take a moment to appreciate the silent symphony of signals guiding them. What looks like simple instinct is actually a highly sophisticated form of communication, one that has allowed these tiny creatures to dominate nearly every corner of the planet. And while we may never fully decode every aspect of their language, studying ants gives us a glimpse into the incredible diversity of life and the many ways it finds to connect.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.